Yo, welcome, 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 welcome. Let's get it.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got Pat Surtain, who's had quarterbacks numbers all season, coming down with 7 picks. It's the Commanders and the Saints next on Madden Football.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from the Superdome. Sheds off the tackle and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Play action. Manning. Will get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Manning going to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
Now a give inside for Falk. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13.
You talk about this Washington defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
So here's Washington now in excellent field position to start things out.
And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with that idea. Slow him down. Otherwise,
y'all niggas is funny.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Brown once more. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. With his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
What is my phone? I do this shit every time. I sit down.
Chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their 2nd possession. And as we near the conclusion of the regular season, nobody has surpassed. Getting set for the next drive, the New Orleans offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football.
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Manning. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but again, zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And this one caught by Coates. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13. Throwing now is Manning. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Manning to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Cam number 3. Shout out.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. He's settling in nicely here in the first quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side of the line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle some of these gaps that have been created.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And there's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Throwing is Manning.
Fall for that bullshit.
Going to get there as he's taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd
Man
down.
got my nigga on the other side.
And there they bring pressure from the inside, and they get home.
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
He ran the clock. What? Stop the clock for?
He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. On the return, Johnson. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Well, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Vick now. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish.
Touchdown! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Manning now to throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll show the defense.
10 yards, good for the Saints, 1st down.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Manning. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Manning.
Come on, bro.
Get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll give to Falk up the middle. Oh, some strong running. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. On the give, here's Falk. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now Manning. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 3 yards out. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Vic readies to throw. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw, Vic.
Come on.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing, Vic.
Come on, bro.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
It'll be Vic once more. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. An inside give, Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Off the draw, here's Johnson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. And they're going to speed things up here. From the gun, Vick. That is caught. He will have the first down and a bit more. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great play there. 45 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
Hey, now you falling out.
Next drive, the New Orleans offense. To throw, it's Manning. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Oh.
Let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
He's been throwing the football. We're the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
To throw is Manning. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
The Commanders' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Off the play fake, Vic.
Come on, bro.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On play action, Vic. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down, Washington.
Now Vic, he's going to change things up. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Again, it's Johnson. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. It's a play fake. Now Vic. This is caught.
Come on, Tommy, get in there,
That's good
dude.
for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. In motion right is Jones. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Fuck.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Vic.
Come on.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24.
Saints 14.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Manning gonna throw. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Manning. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now Manning again. And his throw here is incomplete. Now the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under.
Good play, AJ.
And that is incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
How you call that?
The field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now Manning. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Shotgun now for Manning. Going right side here, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Manning to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I got no name on the back of his jersey.
Option play. Here's a give to Brown. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Vick, option right.
Tony, if you just go out there and block somebody, we're going to the bridge.
First down as he'll get this up to about the 42. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Open man downfield is Johnson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Second down and a yard. Now to give to Brown on the option.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Vic goes play action. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Saints 14.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10.
Manning now to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Manning. It's complete. He finds Falk here.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Manning to throw once more. And this one caught by Coates. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Manning. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing is Manning. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt.
Oh, we made it. We can play it later. No, I can't play this one right now. I didn't even realize we had made it already. No, I gotta sit and meditate on this shit. Hey, if you're good, we can run around 8. I'll be ready at 8 o'clock or any time after 8. I'll be good. You should let me know, cause clearly I'm not leaving the house for probably at least a day. Yeah, yeah.